If I had to pick, Lo, one thing that I expected to have and see in this team right now, and that was I didn't expect them to get off to a huge start. I didn't expect them to get off to a lot of wins. And that to me isn't that surprising. That the fact that they sit here and they're 0-3. But what is most surprising is the fact that this is a team that has played with the energy, with the resilience, and with the determination that they're playing with. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming because there were no names to stand out to say, those are the guys that are going to be your NFL leaders. Those are the guys that are going to go out there and just basically become just world beaters or anything like that. But they have played, I think, at a level that myself included, and I'm pretty sure a large portion of our fan base, and perhaps even some of the coaches, didn't expect this team to play at the level they're playing right now.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I expected them to play at this level because of Dan Campbell, what he said he was bringing, that coaching staff, the energy that they were coaching them with out that training camp. So I kind of expected them to come out and be as resilient as they are. But the thing I didn't think their chemistry, I didn't think it would come around as fast as it's coming around, to be honest with you. I thought it would be more of a struggle than it has. I mean, Green Bay, they had a nice half against them, nice comeback against San Francisco, and played Lamar Jackson and the Ravens played them all the way to the final whistle. So that's the thing that's shocking me, how well things are coming around for them this quickly. I just didn't expect that, but I did expect these guys to play and play hard for the whole 60 minutes.
I would have to agree 100% with that. And I think I'll walk it back for a little bit in that it's not so much I didn't expect them to play with that emotion and that energy as much as that they would execute. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you said playing with the chemistry because this is a whole new team.
Exactly.
And for them to come and gel, and yeah, they've had some mishaps. They've had some things that haven't quite worked out in the communication side of things defensively. And then offensively, they've had times where they've struggled. Yeah. But the beautiful part is that they have come together quickly. And that's got to be encouraging for this coaching staff.
Yeah. So Herm, the one player that I know everybody expected to play well and he's coming through so far is TJ Hawkinson. I mean, he's been targeted the most out of all the receivers or all the offensive players on the team. And especially, I think the thing for me is that because they know he was basically our only weapon, everybody was keying on him, and he's still able to get his. I think it's a combination of Anthony Lynn, putting him in different positions. He has slot. He's lined up wide. He's in the backfield. So I think that makes it a little tough on the defense. But I also think it's just TJ himself coming into his own, running his routes a lot more crisp and presenting a target for Jared Goff to get the ball to. So I would think he's the one guy for me that I expected to play well, that is playing well. But I just think on the front line, man, and I can't go one individual, but that defensive front, I did not expect those guys to play as well as they're playing right now, man. And they're playing pretty good. I mean, they're getting pressure on the quarterbacks while having to blitz a lot. They're shutting down the run game for, pretty good right now, which was something that's really hampered them the last 2 years. So for me, TJ, yes, he's playing where I thought he was. That defensive line, I did not think they would be where they are right now.
I think those are excellent choices, LB. I'm going to go over and I'm going to stay a little bit on the offensive side in terms of someone playing the way I expected, and that is DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
He is a running back that I saw flashes of last year. Prior to him getting injured, I felt that this was a back that was going to catch everyone off guard. Yeah. If you look at where he ranks now, being at the top in terms of receptions as a running back, yards as a running back, yards per carry as a running back. And this guy is explosive, and he's not one-dimensional. He is a two-dimensional player, and he also is someone that the defense has to pay attention to. So DeAndre Swift, regardless of perhaps where other people may have thought, and the wait and see, I didn't feel like I had to wait and see. I thought I saw enough last year to know that this was going to be a breakout player. If I had to go on the flip side and look at it and say someone who surprised me, I'm going to stick with really the quarterback and his receivers. And I'll tell you why. It's in two parts. With Jared Goff, I thought he would be struggling a little bit more than even what we've seen in certain areas because he didn't have that true number one wide receiver. And TJ Hawkinson, if that's his number one, was going to be too difficult to get the passes to on a consistent game-by-game basis. without teams being able to key on that, because the tight end is a little bit easier to key on than sometimes a wide receiver because the space is a little bit more open. And the other side of that is having some of these other wide receivers like Raymond come out of nowhere and make critical catches and key catches at certain parts to give this team an opportunity to win. I didn't expect that. We talked about Ross St. Brown. We talked about Hawkinson. We talked about some other players that may do that. You know, Cephas is coming in. He's making some plays. There's got to be more of that. It hasn't quite clicked in the receiving side of it, and I think that's going to take some time to develop. But when you look at it as a whole, those were the ones that were a little bit of a surprise to me, because I just didn't see where they were going to be able to pick up from a Kenny Golladay and from a Marvin Jones Jr. and so on and so forth. But they seem to have found those pieces, at least for now, to put a Band-Aid on this offense.
Yeah, I like what you said about Jared Goff, because you are right, Herm. New environment, just everything surrounding him, new coaching staff, and like you said, hadn't been that bad. Right. He really hadn't been. So yeah, I'm with you on that.
He's got a 93 rating, quarterback rating. I mean, you want him to be a little bit higher, but I think given where things are, it's effective. He's been able to hit those shorter passes. He's hitting the running backs out of the backfield very definitively, and they're not having any hesitation. I think that's why we see the running backs being able to get down the field. And another thing we don't want to get missed is the fact that this is a unit, both in the receiver unit and in the running back unit, that are having a lot of yards after initial contact.
Yeah.
And that's a big part, showing that energy, that effort, that determination that we talked about.
Yeah.